Welcome to this afternoon's game from me, John Champion, and my colleague Mark Lawrence.
Well, everyone seems ready for kick-off. Let's join the action.
The supporters from both sides have set the scene here for another great football match, and I'm sure the players have enough passion in them to follow suit. They say it's a friendly, but there's certainly no shortage of passion from either set of fans. Two great rivals again, locking horns as they've done so often in the past. Plenty of drama as well as the customary mind games.
Villa, quick to accelerate. Can he find the goal?
Once more a chance. It's in. That was quick. It's the first goal already, and they've started the game memorably with a score inside the first 5 minutes.
Well, the keeper made a mistake, but that is a poacher's goal. Right place, right time.
There is nowhere quite like this for noise. The capacity crowd getting behind their team. Can't really say they were on top, but they find themselves in front. Will they now take control?
Well, having got the first goal, it's important they build on that.
Silva. Villa can be very hard to shake off the ball.
Here's Capdevila.
Cleverly chipped through over the top. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Messi.
And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition's half.
Long throw specialist would be good here.
What an opportunity to pull level. Finds a teammate. Well, he's hit better shots than that in his time, I'm sure. Fernando Torres. Villa.
Capdevila.
They've broken free on the wing.
Good progress, mate.
And that just goes way off to the left of goal.
Great technique, just missed the target.
Fernando Torres.
Silva.
Tremendous through ball.
It's gone in. Goals coming thick and fast now. It's not even 5 minutes since they scored, and they've hit them again, with the dust from the first having hardly settled.
That is probably the best pass I've seen all day.
So they're up against it now. Football that's been a joy to watch, unless you're on the receiving end of it.
I think the two-goal cushion can make all the difference to this match.
No way through. Messi. Maxi Rodriguez.
It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed.
Sergio Ramos. He has unrivaled stamina. Here's Puyol. And Villa.
Strikes it from distance. I think the keeper was always safe in the knowledge it was going wide.
You should make the goalkeeper make the save, though.
Mascherano. Here's Tevez.
A decent one too. This is thrilling stuff. This is what draws the crowds. What looked a foregone conclusion is anything but.
In more than one way, it was the right foot. Know what I mean?
Sounds like the patience of the fans is running thin. (2-1), only a slender lead, and they need the ball down the other end of the pitch. Aguero. Mascherano. Villa. Iniesta. Tevez. Messi. Aguero. Oh, millimetres away.
Well, it's worth chancing your arm from there.
Messi. Javier Zanetti. Silva. He's laid on 1 goal so far. Messi. Here's real danger. And he's there for the follow-up. One that's marginally off target. Not enough to worry the goalkeeper, really.
The odds are stacked against him to score from there.
Aguero. It's easily picked up. Oh, that is an awful tackle.
And that was a late challenge that brings a yellow.
Gago. Javier Zanetti. And Messi. Here's Maxi Rodriguez.
Out of play it goes for a throw.
Messi. Free kick given by the referee.
They won't want to concede an equaliser here. Decent strike. It's there. The defence absolutely sliced apart for the equaliser. And this game already shaping up into a very open contest.
That is sensational. The keeper had no chance.
The game very much there to be won now as they get us underway at 2-2.
Well, the defence won't be too happy in undoing all the good work done earlier on. There's nothing for it but to start over again, and this time hold on to the lead.
Fine defending. Fernando Torres. Well, he's not got his eye in, has he?
I think he rushed that a little. He had more time than he thought, but it's easy to say that from up here.
Fifteen minutes gone in the first half. Raul Albiol. Here's Silva. Thwarted by a fine save. Gago. Javier Zanetti. Here's Messi. And Messi. Now it's a great chance for a counter. Possibilities here. It's there. A quick-fire double. And this place is in ferment. Spectators out of their seats in acclamation.
These two players have got a special relationship. First the man who passes it, and then the man who scores it. They know exactly what they're doing.
Definitely a player right on top of his game. He showed some deft touches on the ball and some super finishing. Plenty of goals so far, but only one separates them.
Well, they were ahead, but they're chasing the game now.
This is good to watch, a team moving the ball around so well, but it's not really hurting the opposition yet. It's cleared. Here's Javier Zanetti. Here's Gago. That's offside. Easy call for the referee's assistant. Messi. Here's Aguero. Wonderful defending. Here's Capdevila. Here's Villa. And Fernando Torres. Worked really hard to get the ball back. Here's Messi. Runs onto the chip through. Oh, he's caught it beautifully.
There are volleys, and there are volleys. And boy, was that a volley.
That's the hat-trick goal. Some fine finishing on display today. Well, what a thriller. 6 goals, rich entertainment. He has to score now. Put into touch, the defence really working well today.
Don't worry about the space, mark your man.
In comes the cross. Good defending. Fernando Torres. Poor challenge. Free kick given. Sergio Ramos. Tevez. Great work to win the ball. No, it's been cut out. Capdevila. Here's Silva. Here's Fernando Torres. He wants the chance for a good delivery. And the volley! Oh, he's made it beautifully.
This fella never misses from here. You could put your money on him.
There's his brace. He really has been razor sharp. So we're underway again, and what a scoreline! Don't write either team off yet.
I think the advantage has gone to the team that have just scored. The other team are worrying if they're going to concede another one.
Sergio Ramos. Fernando Torres.
Fernando Torres! Punched behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. Whip that in.
Clear.
Xavi.
And Sergio Ramos. Here's Puyol. And Villa.
The defence is pretty solid. Mascherano.
Maxi Rodriguez.
And Mascherano.
Here's Javier Zanetti.
They have the lead as well as all the possession, holding on to the ball well and taking no risks at all. The ball crossed the line.
Sergio Ramos.
And back it goes, whence it came. Here's Iniesta. It's a patient but precise build-up from a team making sure their passes are sticking. They seem confident this approach will pay off.
No, it's been intercepted. Villa.
Silva. The ball's over the line and it's a corner. Swings it in. That's really clever.
Messi.
And we've barely had half of the first half. Possibility here for a cross.
It's a solid tackle.
And Silva.
Villa. Here's Villa. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think a pretty good decision. And Javier Zanetti. Showed his defensive quality there. 30 minutes on the clock in the first half. Fans will be disappointed with that.
I thought he had the time and space to carry that on a step or two closer to goal. Not a bad effort, though, from that range.
Silva, Xavi, and they bring the ball forward once more, and they're certainly not giving up, but there has to be an end product quickly, or they're out of this game. It's well defended. And immediately they run into trouble, saved by the referee's whistle for the offside. Raul Albiol. Here's Villa. Needs to work the keeper. Villa! Goalkeeper, the last line of defence, does his job. Gago. Here's Aguero. Deliberate foul. He may just knock it into the penalty area instead. He's coming up from the back to join the attack. And Mascherano. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. Here's a chance. The defending was of the last-ditch variety. And Capdevila. Could have lost it there. Here's Xavi. And Villa. Needs a good cross. Dealt with the threat expertly. Accurate passing between the two of them. Here's Gago. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Mascherano. Over the top. And here they come on the attack. Fernando Torres. 2 goals to his name so far. Villa. Fernando Torres. No, sailing over the bar. Far too much elevation.
The keeper's not happy with his defence. Reasonably so in view of that attempt, and he'll be wanting them to close down a lot earlier.
Villa. That's a foul. So, a free kick opportunity. Well, the referee's got to think seriously here about what he does. He says calm down, but really there should have been a yellow card. Aguero. Tevez. This is better. Now a chance for a cross. And Fernando Torres. Arrived in the box. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Maxi Rodriguez. Gago. And the return ball, safely delivered. And Aguero. This team has been through a rigorous training regime. 2 training sessions every day. Players have moaned about it, but they may benefit from it. And Villa. It's a very good block tackle.
Calmly done, back it goes.
Here's Mascherano. And Tevez. Here's Mascherano. Here's Javier Zanetti. Here's Maxi Rodriguez.
And here they come down the right-hand side. Halted only at the last. Here's Raul Albiol. Here's Xavi. Here's Senna. Here's Iniesta.
And Sergio Ramos.
And Silva. Brave goalkeeping. Read it well, the keeper.
Heinze. Tevez.
There'll be a throw-in.
Attack came to nothing.
Here's Mascherano.
There will be 1 more minute added on. Clearly a foul.
Goalkeeper's been very careful in lining them up. Solid defending. Silva. And he has it back.
Villa. Sends the ball wide.
Opportunity down the left side.
Messi. Good individual effort, but needs to pass it now.
There is half-time. And I have to say, there are some tired legs out there already. So we might be seeing some changes for the second period.
Plenty of highlights as well as talking points from that first half. One side seemed to be in control for long periods, but I'm not sure it'll stay like that after the break.
4-3 is how it stands at the end of the half. A goal fest so far, no less.
They're trailing still and now have just 45 minutes to put it right. Here's Maxi Rodriguez. Here's Javier Zanetti. This looks promising. Beautiful cross in. Going for goal. A goalkeeper of this class isn't going to be troubled by that. Messi. Villa. That's good defending. Villa! Into those safe hands. Raul Albiol. Fernando Torres. And Villa. The defending tight. It is good to see them passing the ball around so slickly in defence. It's rare to see defenders so composed on the ball. Here's Tevez. Spreads the play to the other wing. Oh, great defending there. Capdevila. Mascherano. Good bout of passing. Fernando Torres. Aguero. They've won it back. Fernando Torres. Silva. And here's a chance. It's a big opportunity with a corner. Whips it in. It's cleared. Now, can he get the cross in? Tevez. Stopped him well there. Aguero, he's got a hat-trick, an inspiring contribution to the team. Here's Javier Zanetti. Here's Maxi Rodriguez. Well worked to win possession. Senna. Villa. Wins possession to stop the attack. Raul Albiol. Fernando Torres. Just over.
Well, it's worth a try, just unsuccessful.
Maxi Rodriguez. And Messi. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Ainse. And he's created space. That's not going to worry the goalkeeper. It was pretty much straight at him. Sergio Ramos. Xavi. Villa. There's a chance. Mascherano. Messi. Exchange of passes, finding their men well. Oh, that's an obvious foul. Senna. Here's Villa. And Xavi. Here's Silva. Here's Capdevila. And Capdevila. Now they're keeping the ball nicely, looking to stretch the defence this way and that until a gap appears. Here's Fernando Torres. Now, possibility down the flank. Sends it to the middle. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. strong in the air. Raul Albiol. Here's Xavi. And Senna. Tevez. Needs half a yard. Good save. Senna. And now they try and launch the counter. That's good play on the wing. Good tackle. Was the block challenged by the defender? Silva. Blatant foul there. Here's Fernando Torres. They're breaking free down the flank. Now a chance for a cross. Ironic cheers as it goes way off target.
He knows that was his chance to equalise.
We're into the last half hour of the game. Fernando Torres. Oh, it looks as if he brought him down there, but there's no whistle from the ref. And Aguero. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Sergio Ramos. Villa. And Puyol. Here's Villa. Here's a strike. Wide of the right post. Reasonable attempt, though.
Nobody closed him down early enough, so why not have a shot? It's not a bad tactic to shoot from distance every now and again.
Tevez. And Gago. So much of this work, the product of hours of training ground routines and preparation. Looking for width. And he'll deliver the cross. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. Corner is driven towards the near post. Fernando Torres. Javier Zanetti. Messi. Chance here. Messi. Well saved by the keeper and then swept away by the defender. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Senna. Sergio Ramos. Here's Raul Albiol. Here's Senna. Here's Fernando Torres. Bit of space on the flank. Here's a chance to get a cross in. That's a foul. Free kick in a position of some threat. So, power or placement? And he's having a go. There it is. That makes it all level here, deep into the second half. And that will give them the impetus to go all out for the winner.
Wow, did that really happen? That was sensational.
It's 4 apiece now. A really fine showcase for attacking football. Oh, that's hardly a tackle, that's almost assault. Referee, what are you going to do? Free kick. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. You can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. The manager has decided to ring a few changes here. Now, who's going to take it? Gago. Needs a sight of goal.
It's a real treat for the fans, a topsy-turvy game, and the lead regained.
Do you know something? Every time you score a goal, you're at your most vulnerable. Hey, guess what? Yes, it's happened.
That's number 4, but you sense he's still not satisfied. Five for the score. Breathtaking so far.
At last, they've got the breakthrough we feared. The defence has been split open yet again.
Concedes a free kick with what I have to say is a ferocious challenge. And he may want words and possibly a card as well. Yes, it's a yellow. Close enough to have a shot on goal. Oh, it's an own goal, how embarrassing.
Well, that's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
Not very often I get to watch, let alone commentate on a 10-goal thriller.
What a time to grab the equaliser. The fans are delighted. Are we in for more drama, though? Football at its best. With neither side prepared to give in, we could be in for a great one.
It's going right across the goal. Aguero! And twist and a turn and a shot, which is acrobatically saved. Sergio Ramos. Puyol. Here's Fernando Torres. And Iniesta. Flicks it over the top. Some running off the ball, needs a good cross. Once more the ball in. But sheer weight of defensive numbers sorted that out. And Aguero. Gago. Messi. Cut out there, but we have a corner. Swinging it in, and that won't worry the goalkeeper.
Well, that will go down as a chance, regardless of the fact it was a header.
Iniesta. Villa. Tevez. Aguero, he's hit 4. He is the man of the moment. Here's Tevez. They give away possession. Dealt with the threat well. Gago. Stopped the attack well. Villa. Fernando Torres. That pass has made it through. Ball still loose. Aguero. Gago. And Aguero. A good delivery could put them in front again. Will he find the target? Just straight offside then, free kick to the opposition. Messi. Knocks it over the top. No, not this one. Mascherano. Heinze. We're into the final quarter of an hour. Tevez. Now an opportunity to cross. He crosses it in. And Xavi. And Senna. They're just not clicking with each other. Gago. Here's Lucho Gonzalez. Here's Tevez. And he collects the long pass. Nicely won. The attack came to nothing. Sergio Ramos. Iniesta. Fernando Torres. And Villa. And the shots! No elevation on the shot, and that won't worry the goalkeeper. Iniesta. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. And Messi. Here's Mascherano. And Maxi Rodriguez knocks it through to the front line. And they've got in behind the fullback. Oh, he needs some help in the box. They're back in front.
Well, he might not have meant it. I'll tell you, he'll claim it.
Keeps possession. Tackler didn't get close. Well, he just leant back and put that ball well clear of goal.
The keeper's now having a word with his defenders. He clearly doesn't feel they should allow space for a shot like that.
Villa. It's good tackling back. Here's Aguero. Ball won, good defending there. Fernando Torres. Stopped cynically. Well, it'll be fascinating to see how the manager's decision here will affect the contest. And he'll go direct! Well, at least he went for it.
Not a bad effort, given that he was being closed down quickly. They can't afford to give this guy an inch, really.
And Gago. Here's Mascherano. Launches it high. Silva. Intercepted a through pass and it's cleared to safety. Here's Silva. Well, the through ball came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Villa. And an early cross. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee's got his flag up. Just caught offside there. Mascherano. And Heinze. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock is showing 5 minutes remaining in the match. The defenders knocking it around well amongst each other. More like midfielders than centre-halves. With skill like this, it's easy to build from the back. Now here's a chance. Really stopped in his tracks there. Tevez. Aguero. Can he get the cross in? Was he fouled? No, says the referee. Here's Iniesta. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Aguero. And now the break on again. Turns defence into attack there. Fernando Torres. Brave goalkeeping. Good anticipation, off his line quickly. Heinze. And Lucho Gonzalez. And Aguero. Fernando Torres. Only 1 minute to be added. Silva. Now an incisive run down this left flank. It's the last chance to get one back here with a decent cross. Villa. I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
That proves that the defence is going to have to close people down earlier. They can't afford to allow too many shots like that from distance.
There is the referee's whistle for full time.
You can, I think, put this down as a tactical victory. They adapted so well to cope with the opposition's changes, even if perhaps along the way they did enjoy a little luck.
There's definitely a different sort of environment here. It's good. The family atmosphere and no segregation needed. A meeting of giants. Often matches between two such sides turn out to be somewhat anticlimactic, but excitement and tension both very much in the air.
Aguero. Messi, quick to accelerate.
No, it's high.
You should make the goalkeeper make the save, though.
Fernando Torres. Silva. A long-range effort. Good save. Goalkeeper anticipated it well. Here comes the in-swinging corner. Capdevila. And they've got in behind the fullback. And they pressed hard, looking for this opening goal. Villa. Opportunity down the left side. Still going, possibilities here. Can they keep defending like that? Aguero. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Xavi. Iniesta. He has unrivaled stamina. Attack came to nothing. Mascherano. Aguero. Here's Tevez.
Now here they come.
Oh, that's hardly a tackle, that's almost assault. Referee, what are you going to do? Oh, free kick. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red.
This is a great chance for a shot on goal. Here's a goal-scoring opportunity.
But then at the last, possession is lost. Villa can be very hard to shake off the ball.
Villa! He scores! And you simply can't give a player of his quality an inch. He'll punish you, he punishes everyone.
The crowd, and this includes the opposition supporters, can only sit back in admiration. As soon as he got the ball, nothing else on the field mattered. It was all about him and his incredible ability.
It's so nice to see so many people showing their appreciation of that goal. What an excellent display.
So what sort of response can we expect now?
Always a good time to score, especially if you score it.
Free kick awarded. Defensive cover was solid, good anticipation. Messi. Chance for an equaliser if he can cross it in well. An angled cross. Another cross coming in. Another chance to cross. No, it's been cut out. Capdevila. Intercepted a through pass and it's cleared to safety. Messi. Gago. Mascherano. And Maxi Rodriguez.
The defence caught out there.
That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy.
Some excellent build-up play meant he was given the time and space to have a pop. He seemed to rush the shot, though.
A solid, commanding header. Sergio Ramos.
They have the lead as well as all the possession, holding on to the ball well and taking no risks at all.
Here's Capdevila. Knocked out to the space on the wing. Mascherano. Messi. Here's Mascherano. Caught offside, absolutely no question about that one. Right decision. Referee says fair challenge. Could this be a chance? Iniesta. Chance for another goal, perhaps.
And it looks prompt.
What tremendous skill! I'll tell you something about that goal. The pass was perfectly timed. Just enabled the scorer to be onside. Made all the difference, that.
A comfortable lead. Will they try and build on it?
Well, that's a two-goal cushion, and we're still only in the first half.
And Tevez. Here's Aguero. Now a chance for a cross. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. Iniesta. Cleverly chipped through over the top. A great block there, and it's a throw-in.
Just do your job defensively from this throw.
And here they come down the right-hand side. It's a big opportunity with a corner. To the near post. Booted to safety. 15 minutes into the first half. Tevez. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Aguero. And the return ball safely delivered. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Mascherano. Here's Messi. Here's Mascherano. And Gago. And Ainse. He's got no support there. Good defending. Space and time on the ball. Now an opportunity to cross. The keeper deals with it safely, but gives away a corner in the process. Whip that in. Aguero. It's not one-sided anymore. The pursuit of an equaliser is well and truly on.
Well, perhaps the defence could have done better. There really wasn't much of a challenge, but take nothing away from him. He got power and accuracy into that header.
The crowd starting to get impatient now. A slender lead.
They've narrowed the gap to 1. They're very much back in business.
It's intended for that target in the middle. They've scored! Oh, you can sense the tension easing among the players now. They've got a 2-goal cushion.
These two have got an almost telepathic understanding. Great anticipation, solid header. Good goal, that.
Definitely a player right on top of his game. He showed some deft touches on the ball and some super finishing. A 2-goal lead should see them through, provided they can stay disciplined at the back. Tevez. Here's a chance. Well, it was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well. Ainse. Silva! Punched behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. That's heading towards the near post. Will this be a goal? It's past the keeper again. Oh, a remarkable 5 minutes. 2 strikes in quick succession, leaving the opposition dumbfounded.
There was such little backlift when he connected with his left. It's a great strike.
A 3-goal lead should be sufficient to see out this game.
Well, not even half-time, now they're 3 goals in front.
The offside flag is raised, just in an offside position, I think. So free kick to the opposition. Xavi. No, it's been intercepted. Iniesta. Oh, that was predictable. Gago. No, not this one. Capdevila. Here's Silva. And Raul Albiol. Here's Sergio Ramos. Chipped over the defence. That's good play on the wing. He crosses it in. It's in. And with that, they really should be cruising. Sticking my neck out, which I don't like to do. I'd say they have an unassailable lead now.
Now, we can see he's so alert in the box, but he also shows plenty of courage and determination. He really attacks the ball in the air, which gives you the power to beat the keeper at this level.
That's his 2nd goal in about as many minutes. It's all been too easy. A masterclass in finishing today. The game already put to bed.
This just keeps getting better and better and better.
Now, can he get the cross in? A bit too much weight on the pass through. Fernando Torres. And here they come on the attack. Cross is one with plenty of depth. Aguero, he scored 1 goal in this game. Fernando Torres. Villa. Silva, 2 goals to his name so far. He's on the end of it. Good try, but the direction was lacking.
Well, it was a chance, but it's a difficult chance. I mean, to head it in from that distance is never easy, as we know.
Puyol. That sort of lead should mean you're in complete control of the match. Foul. Referee with an easy decision to make. Stopped him well there. Tevez. The defender quick to see this one. Almost half an hour gone. Tevez. Gago. Heinze. Here's Tevez. Dealt with the threat well. Can he get the cross in?
And now they try to attack down the flanks. Accurate passing between the two of them.
Senna. Here's Xavi. And Villa. Here's Silva.
Good progress made down the left side here.
Into the arms of the keeper. Javier Zanetti. Messi. Here's Aguero. Stop the attack dead then.
Now a chance for a cross. Basically for them, the ball is at the wrong end of the field for far too long. They need an outlet, someone to show themselves from midfield.
Here's Messi. And Aguero. And Maxi Rodriguez. Just caught him.
Looks like he wants to change things round at this point.
Aguero. And a silly foul really given away in that area. The positioning of the referee so far has been excellent. He's not missed anything.
Let's see how this decision affects the outcome of the game. Looks like a sub's about to come on.
Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Lucho Gonzalez.
What a through ball.
Good whip in across. Stop the attack well. And that's a foul.
Referee quickly at the scene of the crime. The manager has decided to ring a few changes here.
Here's Aguero. Xavi. Iniesta. Sergio Ramos. Spreads the play to the other wing. And Puyol.
This contrast of styles, so engaging on the eye. It has captivated the crowd here.
Ball one, good defending there. They're just not clicking with each other. Puyol. Iniesta. And Villa. Here's Fernando Torres. Nice through ball to the wing. Two targets in the box.
They're turning it on here. It's an exhibition.
You just need a bit of understanding to score this goal. Lovely cross, but great movement by the scorer.
He's got his second, and this is rapidly becoming a personal duel between him and the keeper.
Maxi Rodriguez.
And still they move it around, still they probe for a gap, but perhaps they should be trying for some width too.
Here's Lucho Gonzalez. Poorly attempted pass. Nicely won, the attack came to nothing. Can they turn defence into attack? He goes to ground, but the referee simply waves play on. Tevez. And Lucho Gonzalez. Now, can he get the cross in? It's good anticipation. Saw the danger, reacted to it. Swings it in towards the near post. Fernando Torres. They're off on the counter. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Puyol. Senna. Iniesta. And Fernando Torres. Messi. Aguero. Well worked to win the ball. And Sergio Ramos. Senna. And Raul Albiol. And Puyol. Here's Xavi. The defender cuts this one out. This looks promising. Penalised for that challenge. Goalkeeper's been very careful in lining them up. Here's Ence. No, it's been snuffed out. That's a trip. Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the referee's taken a lenient view. Well, he'll be going for goal here, surely. Not a bad strike! And he takes the chance! How about that?
That goal's just enhanced his reputation.
Iniesta. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Possibility! Good flying save from the goalkeeper. Lucho Gonzalez. Tevez. There will be 1 more minute added on. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Tevez. Here's Ence. Here's Lucho Gonzalez. Now, possibility down the flank. Messi. There is the end of the first period.
It's absolute cruise control, this. I mean, they've got the goals cushion. It's very, very easy for them.
Plenty to mull over then for the first half. 6-2 is the scoreline.